standing on the alumni field, which is where the University of Michigan softball team plays. And standing with me is Coach Carol Hutchins, otherwise known as Hutch to her fans. And Coach Hutch has built a fantastic program here at Michigan, emphasizing teamwork as one of the key components to her program. Coach, how do you build and instill teamwork into your program?
Well, I think it's a concept that has to be exuded every day in every function that we do, and I think more than anything we teach our kids that they're part of something that's much bigger than themselves. And every alumni that's ever left the program has at some point come back to me and told me how that has affected their careers in whatever business they choose. But their job is to protect the Block M and take care of the Block M and recognize that Michigan on their chest is the reason that they exist and what they stand for, and that's been totally the key to our success.
Now, when you know, unlike businesses where businesses usually can maintain and keep employees for years and years and years, you turn people out every year. Every 4 years, somebody leaves the program, new people come in. So how do you guide and develop that team culture?
Well, I think the key is as kids go from freshman to sophomore to junior, you know, the expectation on them is to be a leader and therefore to exhibit leadership, and they grow into those roles. And we kind of develop, I think a successful program develops a self-policing group where by their senior year they understand that their number one job is to lead the program better than they found it. And that's the mantra that we use with our upperclassmen, and we develop it as they go. They hear it for 4 years. Each senior class's job is to lead the program better than they found it, and it's well beyond wins and losses.
Now, every year, obviously your team sets goals, and you have goals for the team. How does the team arrive at, or get their arms around the goals and the plans that you desire for them?
Well, I don't think our goals really ever change. Our goal is to be the Big Ten champion, and our goal is to make it to the College World Series and have a chance to play for a national championship. And I think the key is each team might have different strengths and different weaknesses, but how do we structure all of it so that their weaknesses become strengths and keep us all moving forward in the same direction and keep everybody moving in the same line? Because ultimately, if we can get the entire group thinking the same way, our chances are excellent.
All right, this is Sales Cook again. Now, Coach Hutch made a couple of really good points. One of the most important things is recognizing that her team understands that they're part of a much larger organization. As a softball team, they do great things on the field, but they're also representing the University of Michigan and the school for what it stands and all the things that it's supposed to be, an academic and athletic institution of excellence. So they recognize that every time they come out here, they're representing the big company and the company for what it stands, and they have to bring excellence to everything that they do as it relates to that. And instilling that culture is a difficult thing in the sense that they're changing people out every 4 years. There's a new group of people coming in. So she emphasized that leadership was a big deal. And that's very important in successful business organizations as well. If you're going to have a great company that drives for excellence every day, you have leadership that steps up and has that same expectation and understands what it takes to make a great organization.